Hi everybody, here we are, May 20th. I can't believe it, but we're 11 weeks in to the videos and the COVID pandemic, and we've started to loosen things up just a smidge at Oaknoll. I know that Bruce is offering meals in the Oak Room. We did remove half the tables and he's keeping everybody socially distant, so that's appropriate, and I was really glad to see some people in there. If you're comfortable with dining out in a big space with one other person at a table, I would encourage you to go to the Oak Room. However, I also understand a lot of you are anxious about coming out of your apartments, so don't come out. Stay where you're at and be comfortable with that. We're still delivering meals and we're still providing assistance with the groceries. So we're trying to straddle both lines of hedging our way back to a little more normal function and staying safe at the same time. While the governor opens up restrictions for the state, and including all 99 counties, that does not include the health center or assisted living. Those regulations are federal regulations, and although they've issued some guidance to the states to sort of figure out their own path to opening up nursing homes and assisted livings, we have not gotten any direction quite yet. And so, and we would be very hesitant to make any drastic changes in what we're currently doing, because we have been COVID free for 11 weeks, and I would like to say that we'll always be COVID free. So we're just going to be very careful. On the website, you'll notice the family update that I sent out yesterday is posted. It also includes a link for an interview that Stephen Abdo did with the Iowa Public Radio people. It's a very nice typed out summary of his interview, and they included a link so you can hear the audio as well. He did a nice job of trying to summarize how the pandemic is impacting the residents in the health center and the staff as well. So if you have time to check that out, please do. So what considerations, what am I looking at when I'm talking about things improving in Johnson County? I just wanted you to know the different types of things that we're looking at. So for instance, on a daily basis, I'm looking at the current case counts in Johnson County, which I'm happy to say have been less than 5 for 13 days. Why is that important? Is because I'm looking at time in a 14-day window, because that's what the incubation period is for this virus. So if we could maintain case counts under 5 for 2 14-day periods or 28 days, that would be really significant for me, showing less disease activity in the county. In addition to those case counts, I'm also looking at hospitalizations at the University of Iowa and the use of ventilators in the ICU. And so today I can tell you there are 15 inpatient COVID positive people at the university, and 2 of them are pediatric patients. So there's only 13 people. I couldn't get any ventilator information before I taped today, but that number has been going down as well. So all signs point to Johnson County doing very, very well. Having said that, the governor did say when she opened things up that if you're over the age of 65, or if you have any comorbid conditions or underlying conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes or cancer, you should remain at home. And so I know the urge to get out into the community and go to dining, to restaurants, to get your hair done. That's a big one. To get your nails done. I know that there's really a big draw to do that, and I would ask you to be careful about that. If you do go out into the community, or if you leave your apartment at Oaknoll and you're out in the Oaknoll community, I would ask you to wear a mask, cloth face mask. I have seen everybody being very careful with social distancing, so I appreciate that. We have not opened the community up to visitors yet. I know that people are anxious to see their family members. It's been a long 11 weeks, and I'm so impressed with everybody with how careful they've been, but there is an itch to have family here. I'm getting more and more emails from families asking if they can come into Oaknoll to visit, and the answer to that is still no, and the reason that is because we're limiting exposure, potential exposure to the virus. But I am optimistic over the next couple of weeks. we'll be able to open things up slowly, a little bit more, carefully, cautiously, till we get back to a new normal. If there's an increase in virus activity in Johnson County, we will have to consider shutting things back down again. So there's been a lot of commotion in the news about a second wave of virus activity in October or September, which is also influenza season. I don't know if that will happen for Johnson County. I don't know. We don't know anything. They're just making predictions at this point. But I want you to know that I'll continue to monitor all of the information that I talked about. And if there's an increase in virus activity close to home, we're going to shut it back down until it's safe to open it back up again. So everything is kind of fluid and moving right now, and I want you to be excited and optimistic and proud of the work that we've all done to stay healthy. But I just want you to know that we can't really predict how this is going to roll out this summer. So stay positive, stay optimistic, stay in touch with each other, reach out to your neighbors. Don't actually reach out to them, don't touch them, but within 6 feet, say hi to your neighbors, give some encouragement to each other, and keep up the good work. I'll see you in 2 weeks.